Well, hello, my friends. I'm here with Dawn Myron. She is the Director of Communications for the Durham Museum. And oh my goodness, it's that time of year when the Durham Museum is magical. Dawn, thank you for joining me today.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
So let's just talk just briefly about the Durham Museum and who you serve. And then I want to talk about all the holiday happenings and exhibits.
Okay, yeah. So at the Durham Museum, we serve the entire Omaha Metro and actually invite folks from out of town too. It's kind of a nice destination, particularly around the holidays. If you've got families and friends coming in, it's a great place to bring them. We've got so much going on in terms of celebrating the season. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I know you've got a couple really exciting exhibits. I mean, you always have exciting exhibits, but if
Yeah.
people are, yeah, if we're coming down, what can they expect from the exhibit point of view?
Oh yeah, we're really pleased with some of the exhibits that we have going on right now. They're fascinating and interesting. We have one that's very holiday oriented, and that is the White Christmas exhibition. And that actually has some costumes from the classic holiday 1954 movie White Christmas. So fans of Edith Head's costume design are going to get really stoked about that. It's a beloved movie, and there's a lot of hype for that. People really excited. And then we also have a Julia Child exhibit that
Yeah.
shares all about her life legacy. She was such a trailblazer in both in cooking and also in television. And it's just got a lot of fun photo ops. So that's one that I think a lot of folks will enjoy as well. Mhm.
So let's talk about the White Christmas. How long is that exhibit going to be there?
Yes, the White Christmas exhibit is actually going to be here through, I believe it's, I need to double check here. It's going to be January 28th.
Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. And then Julia Child.
That's through February 11th.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah, we got a little bit of time to see those,
Yeah.
but if you're here during the holidays, you can fit it in, or you can schedule a trip back.
Yeah. Yeah. Wonderful. So I just know the Durham Museum is such like I said, magical place. It's a tradition for so many people. And I know things kind of got going this last weekend, but
Mhm.
as people kind of look ahead over the next weeks and on through Christmas and the end of the year, kind of what are some of the event highlights to point out?
Yeah, so one that's coming up this week is the Holiday Cultural Festival on Friday, December 1st. That one is a fan favorite. If people
Yes.
really are eager for that. And we did during COVID, there was 2 years we couldn't do it. And it was one that people just kept asking for. But it is an annual festival that celebrates holiday traditions around the world. It represents different cultures, backgrounds, and traditions that have been passed down from generation year after year. You can come and you can see folks dressed in their traditional dress. We have performers who are performing their traditional music, dances. You can buy hard to find gifts and also purchase a lot of different ethnic foods. So it got baked goods and all sorts of things.
I'm glad you mentioned that too, because gifts are, I mean, you have a beautiful gift shop, and I know this is
Mhm.
a perfect time to do your Christmas shopping as well. So,
It absolutely is. So yes, stop into the gift shop, the museum shop when you're here,
yeah.
and check off your Christmas list. Yeah.
Okay, so are there some other things coming up too, event wise?
Yes, we've got a lot going on. So on Tuesday nights, if you would like to bring the family down and have the kids share their Christmas lists with Santa, on Tuesdays we have family nights with Santa. In addition to having a scavenger hunt, crafts, visits with Santa in his cabin retreat, we also at the end of the night we cap it off with an indoor snowfall. So that's really a fun,
Wow.
magical time, kind of having the snow confetti from the ceiling and just around the gorgeous lighted Christmas tree. We also have choirs and musical groups come in singing Christmas carols. So it's a really fun night. And if you can't make it on Tuesday nights, Santa is going to be here a number of other days of the week. He'll be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. As well. So hopefully folks can fit some time in with him. The week before Christmas, we'll have him a little bit more than that. And you can check our schedule online to check out what works for your family. Yeah.
And I know because I'm looking at your website over here, durhammuseum.org. There's so much information on here. and different ways to kind of get your schedules together and see what's happening. So we've got about a little less than a minute left. So I mean, anything else? I mean, I'll kind of give you the floor to kind of wrap this up.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I just like to kind of mention what a tradition of the Christmas at Union Station presented by FNBO is. Bringing a Christmas tree into Union Station actually dates back to the 1930s. For those who don't know, when the building was a bustling train station, and actually Union Pacific would bring that tree in from the Pacific Northwest into Union Station. They would bring choirs and musicals. So some of the traditions that we have today actually date back to the 1930s.
Wow.
And so it's just really special. And we're so grateful to the community for loving these traditions that we have coming and being a part of it and making them stronger. So to be quite honest, one of our favorite things is when like a grandparent brings in a grandchild and they talk about how they saw the gigantic tree when they were young, and now their grandchildren get to experience it and make memories. So yeah.
That truly is very special. Well, again, durhammuseum.org/Christmas, but you can go to their website. There's so much information about this and all of their events. So Dawn, thanks so much for sharing this information with me today. And I hope to see you down there in the next few weeks or so.
Oh, I hope to too. So we'll see you. Thank you.
You are welcome. And folks, don't go away. We'll be right back.